Let me introduce myself. I'm LORENmolloy, Readings by Loren, and this is your reading. What do you need to know most? I have over 190,000 followers on TikTok and a lot of followers on my YouTube channel. So make sure you're not following any of the scammer pages, because would you want someone stealing from you? No. Don't support stealers and thieves, or else it'll be canards for you. Canards! Canards, I say! And there's the lovers. And it's interesting they had me use this filter, because this is not a love reading. This is, they were so full of themselves that they thought you wouldn't see what they actually were. Let's fix this filter. There you are. Now, I just heard some son of a bitch, that's how they just said it, some son of a bitch is going to Davy Jones like a bubble until there's no more bubbles. Loren, we don't want that for anybody. That's fine. Karma and justice have to balance out the scales that have been out of whack for a very long time. If you're like, what's going on with this new energy? There's something that has a bite to it. Yeah, that's going to be Mars, who just went into Scorpio, while Mercury is in Libra. What does that mean? It means the thing with the stinger is stinging, while the communication is justice. Is justice. You're getting your wishes. I always think of Robin Williams when he gets frustrated as the genie. Do you hear all that? You have someone who really tried to think that they were going to be a Casanova, but they tried to manipulate you, thinking you were going to get a true new love, but you saw through the bullshit and the illusions. Now, this might have been a while ago, or this is about to happen, or just happened. I know that's annoying, but please remember, this is a free collective reading that you didn't pay for. So put the pronouns where it applies. Make sure it resonates. Otherwise, take it as entertainment and book a private reading with me. But this might actually happen any moment now. Somebody's going to pop up into your energy because you've been doing your own thing for a while. Maybe even saying no to even trying or even looking, because it's like a dumpster fire at 2 o'clock in the morning behind a dive bar. Right? We understand. But also everything's changing because it was all getting out of hand. My TV literally says experiencing technical issues. Hold on. Literally, this is a sign from the universe helping you out. They are having serious technical issues. I literally just posted a little like spoof skit video of what your ancestors, the karmic council, are going to be doing and have been doing to the karmics, to those that have been abusing and harming you and slandering and libel. Remember, slander is verbal, libel is in written. Okay? Is in writing, not in written, but both are technically can be illegal. So just as a reminder, this is not a love reading. This is a reminder to you. You are better than the bullshit that's trying to come at you. This is a last-ditch attempt from the pieces of shit that would love to keep you stuck. Because if they can get you stuck to a cockroach personality right before the finish line, they win, you're done. Because the amount of time it will take for you to pull out of that, wake up to it, and then get your shit back on its feet, too long. Long time gone, and we ain't coming back again. So, yes, you deserve love. Yes, you have a true divine spouse out there. But you gotta remember to be doing your healing, because when this person shows up, that's all they want for you. They want to be the couch loafer and abuser to everything and user, because they're being sent in by toxic energies, people, yucks, in the guise of if they get you stuck, then nobody's going to want to work with you. Nothing is going to collaborate in your favor. 444 and a clock. But you've worked so damn hard. Queen of Wands, please remember, no matter your gender, free collective reading means you need to put the pronouns where they apply. Or make sure when you book your private readings, you put the pronouns you want said about who you are and about the type you're attracted to. Otherwise, please just put the pronouns where they apply. Okay? Because remember, King and Queen cards don't necessarily mean anything about the person. There's a lot of sirens going on. And my TV still says experiencing technical difficulties, which it's never, ever done before. So, and a truck just pulled up in front of my house. A huge truck that has nothing to do with me. Like an 18-wheeler. Huge things are moving in your favor. Huge things. Queen of Wands with 2 of Pentacles. You have a lot of decisions that you have made, that you're going to make. And after so long of things, 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles in reverse, there is a conversation of work that hasn't been put in needs to be put in. But that you don't need to wait. Here's what I have on that. They should have put the work in to be a better person. You don't need to put any more work in. Remember, a lot of the cards can have dual meanings. Something for you and something for the other person in this, okay? And also is always dependent on the other cards around them, all right, babies? My darling loves. Queen of Wands, you've been leveling up. So you're going to have people being like, wow, what have you been doing? Healing. Clearing the awareness of the things you needed. You've also been clearing out people who were toxic to you. I need to continue. Because when this fake person comes in, you'll notice how you're feeling. Your stomach will feel yuck, like a clench or almost like a sucker punch or maybe nausea. I'm almost like, ugh, just thinking about it. Your body might feel like it's shaking a little bit. It's not excited. It's yuck. You can tell the difference immediately if you've been doing your healing. If you haven't, baby, now is the time. Abandonment wounds, rejection wounds, neglect wounds, mother and father wounds, trauma bond attraction wounds, codependency wounds. Loren, it's too much. It doesn't have to be, baby. Twice a week, you could set a little alarm on your calendar and read some articles on those topics and go, okay, I have a little more understanding. You can become a monthly member of mine through my website so that you can get constant, weekly, multiple times a week sessions live with me. Like this. I'm not going to be in person. Otherwise, that'd be very costly. Although I do in person, but you'd have to pay for the travel and the hotel and stuff, plus the services. So some people do that. They want me in person, and I've flown all over the country. Others, this is fine. So just saying, I'm always giving options, babe. Okay? You don't have to worry. The world is not in your hand. Things are not in your control. And I know that can feel very uncomfortable. But just like experiencing technical difficulties, what they're doing is, okay, I don't know if you're going to understand this or not. This message, example, I should say, is for some people that have like experience in computers and things. When you need to switch to a new server, like a new timeline, they have to shut everything down, just like TikTok when it went dark in January. Shut it all down so that when they turn it back on, it's on the new servers that it's supposed to be. Hence why it went dark and then it came back. And we've always been on Oracle's servers all of this time. They've been manipulating everybody into thinking all sorts of stuff while they've been doing insider trading stuff. Some of them will get in trouble in the future. You'll see it. Especially those judges that were part of the insider trading because of the court case. Remember those Supreme Court judges that were all in favor of Meta? And then made tons of money off Meta while everybody was thinking that they were punishing Meta. Same thing when you decided you were going to do that whole thing with Disney and Hulu. You know, they raised their prices even more and were planning on it too, right? They knew what you guys were going to do. So you dropped their stock so they could buy more of it to make them more wealthy. And then they brought up their prices to all of you. And then when it's the Macy's Day Parade and everybody wants to watch it, the only place you'll be able to see it is on Disney, aka Hulu. So there's a lot of endings going on. There's a lot of bullshit that's going to be brought to the light. People are going to be waking up. You need to remember to see the red flags for what they are and not race through just because somebody's interacting with you. It's not a miracle that someone likes you. There's tons of people out there that would be honored to be with you. So saying no to somebody that feels wrong just means the vending machine of life will bring somebody right to you. But make sure it feels right within, because there's a lot of endings going on, so your new timeline